Hey there. In this particular session, we are going to talk about the desired capabilities. Now, we have already seen how we can create a connection, how we can select a device, and how we can select an application or open the application using this mobile scan window. But we haven't yet seen how we can set the capabilities. And these are the desired capabilities. So we can set the desired capabilities for a scan in this particular window, and there is an option to do that, set capabilities. And then we can also set capabilities for our test execution. So first, we will see how to set capabilities for a scan, and then we'll see how to set it before an execution. Now, before all that, let's first discuss about what are desired capabilities. Now, desired capabilities allow us to set important parameters for our mobile automation. Now, these parameters, they basically tell the APM server, which is running in the background, on what scenarios we are running and how it should behave for those particular test sessions which are running on the APM server. So when we connect any mobile device, emulator, or simulator, then Tosca will use a default collection of desired capabilities, which will be communicating to the APM server. So even if we are not setting any desired capabilities, Tosca has its own set of desired capabilities. Now, apart from that, we can also set our own desired capabilities. And this could be any settings or any configuration. It could be device configuration. Like if you want to run your tests on iOS devices or Android devices, you want to run it on a specific version, you want to run it on a specific model, or you want to enable some kind of configuration on the APM side, or you want to connect to a cloud device. So all of this configuration can be done using the desired capabilities. Now let's talk about what are the desired capabilities which we can set at Android or an iOS device level. So these are some of the capabilities which you can set in Tosca. So there is the no sign capability. It is only possible in Android. So you can skip the app signing to reduce your startup time. Similarly, you can skip the device initialization to improve your performance of your tests. You can skip the server installation of UI Automator 2 and use the default one from your device. So this is the automation framework which Android uses. And then you can skip unlocking of your mobile screen to reduce the APM startup time. So these are the desired capabilities which you can set at an Android device level. And for iOS specifically, you can set use new WDA, which will uninstall an existing WebDriver agent app from the device. And then you can use the pre-built WDA. So this will skip building the WebDriver agent app when running the application. So basically, these desired capabilities will help you to reduce the startup time and then also improve the performance of your tests running on your mobile devices, which is in the background using the APM server. So now let's look at how we can set some desired capabilities for a particular scan. Now, in order to set capabilities for a scan, we need to open the mobile scan window. And from there, we can choose the option to set capabilities. Now here, we can add a capability set, as you can see, and we can add capability to those capability set. Now, a default one is already here, okay? And we can add multiple capability sets right here, okay? So for example, let's change this name and put it Android. So it's one of the Android capability set which I want to create. And then I can add a capability here. So I need to define the desired capability and its value. So for example, I want to run on Android, right? So one of the desired capability could be the platform name and the value could be Android. And then I can add more capabilities. Say, for example, I want to have this APM and automation name. So it's basically the automation framework which we are using. Okay, we can define it right here. We can call it UI Automator 2. And then I can even add a capability for APM and then app. So here I can pass the path of my application, which we want to use. Okay, so I don't need to choose an app, or I do not need to install an app if I want to set it from the capabilities section. So I can do that. Okay. So for example, we can just pass the path of the source demo application, which we have here, right? We can just click on select capability set, and that's going to select the capability set for this particular scan. Now, if you want to change the capability set, we can just clear out all the capabilities which we have set. There is a clear option here, as you can see here. Okay, so if I click on this, it will clear all the capabilities. And if I want to set it again, I can do it right from here, right? So I can select it. So now during the scan, it is going to use the selected capability set. And that is how we can set any capabilities before we scan a particular app. Now, the other way of setting capabilities or desired capabilities is during your test execution. And that can be done using the standard modules. So here in standard modules and under the mobile engine, so we have got a folder called capabilities. And here we have got the set desired capability, as you can see here. And then we also have add desired capability. So what you can do with set desired capability, well, you can set the desired capabilities which you want to use for your execution. This will be applied during your test execution. And then once you have set your desired capabilities, you may want to add more without replacing the ones which you have already defined. Now, these are for specific scenarios, but you can still do this using the add desired capabilities module, right? So if we have to look at an example of how this can be used, right? So we can pick up any of our existing test. Okay, so if I pick up this Android first test, and here we have got the open mobile app, but before that, I can also have another step for set desired capabilities. Okay, so if I want to drag this module here, and then I'm going to place this after the mobile app. Okay, so here I can add number of different capabilities. Some of them could be like skip server installation, which we already saw. And then for this, we can select the value as true. And then we can add another capability here called skip device initialization. And then again, the value would be true. Now, another possibility is also if you want to pass multiple values in your desired capability, like we already added one, right? So that is also possible. We can pass multiple desired capabilities in just one capability as a value. And that could be done using a JSON format, right? So we can write it in a JSON format and then it will use it. So for example, I can write my desired capability in this particular format. So this is just an example, but this is how you can have multiple values tied together using the JSON format. And then it will read that particular value and it will set it for you in this set desired capabilities module. Similarly, if you want to add more capabilities in your maybe in your next step without disturbing the set desired capabilities module, you can use the add desired capabilities. Now that is pretty much similar to the set desired capabilities. It has got the same module attribute, so we can add the capability here, right? So these are the ways you can set your desired capabilities either during scanning any particular modules in your application, or before you want to execute your tests, you can set or add your desired capabilities.